Well, they're trying to pick a new pope as of this recording. Maybe they got one by now. But as of this recording, they're trying to pick a new pope. And I'm still holding out hope that it could be Biden. But in the meantime, Donald Trump tweeted out this image of himself. Obviously, it's AI, where he is the Pope. And the liberals lost their ever-loving minds. Lost their ever-loving minds over this image right here. Now, here's what I'll say. Is this poor taste? Yeah. Probably not very cool. Especially, considering the Pope just died and everything. Probably not very cool of him. Not very tactful. But, again, we know what we're getting with Trump, right? We know what we're getting with Trump. This doesn't surprise anyone who voted for him or supported him. What I do find hilarious is all these pearl-clutching liberals screaming at the top of their lungs like Trump, walked into the Pope's funeral, dropped his pants, and took a dump on the coffin by tweeting this image. It's not what he did. That's not what he did here. Disrespectful, poor taste, sure, I'll give you that. But you guys mock Christians all the time, and you expect us to believe that you're genuinely offended by that image. Every chance you guys get, every piece of media, every song, every time religion comes up, you guys do nothing but attack Christians. Remember the drag queen Last Supper at the Olympics last year? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Every chance you get, you guys attack Christianity. But you're offended by an AI image of Trump in a Pope hat. Give me a fucking break. Now, there are some conservative Catholics out there that are legitimately offended by this. And I get it. Like I said, it was in poor taste. It was disrespectful. But these people that are clutching their pearls, pretending like Donald Trump just committed some cardinal sin, blasphemy against Christianity, like they don't do that every waking moment of their lives by merely existing. I'd be willing to bet 2/3 of the people on the left that are upset at that image don't even believe in God. When's the last time you guys have been to church? You mock God with your very existence. You don't get to get mad about an image like that. You're not actually mad. I want to make that clear. You're not actually upset about that. Okay? If you were, you'd be equally as upset every time a drag queen decides to get up dressed as Jesus Christ and strips naked and does all types of gay sex simulations. You don't, though. You don't care. I don't see your outrage there. I don't see your outrage when people are desecrating the Eucharist out in front of the Kansas State Capitol and assaulting people, kicking them while they're lying on the ground. That fat pussy still hasn't responded to me yet. I don't think he's going to box me. You don't get offended by that. In fact, I remember a lot of you guys supporting that guy and defending him assaulting people. So when a guy stomps on the literal body of Christ, and if you're a Catholic like you claim to be, we don't just think that's a wafer. We think that's the actual body of Christ. You're not offended. You don't have a word to say about that. You defend that guy, but you don't defend Trump. You freak out about an AI image. So stomping the literal body of Christ, crickets, if not supporting it. AI image, outrage. Well, that guy had free speech, Caleb. So did Trump. Okay? So the same principles apply there. Why aren't you upset at Michael Stewart at the Kansas State Capitol for stomping on the Eucharist? Why did you defend Michael Stewart but attack Trump? They both have the right to say and do what they did. They both rightfully received criticism for what they did. But you defended one and attacked the other. And it has nothing to do with anything other than the letter by Trump's name. Because you have TDS, your brain is broken. I love when he tweets this crap. I love when he does this. Because all you idiots fixate on this. And this isn't an issue that resonates with real people. When the stock market dipped because of the tariffs, even the word tariff will scare people if you rile them up right. The average everyday American, they hear tariffs and you guys go on talking about price hikes. That scares them. Well, guess what? The price hikes didn't come, so you had to find something to move on to. So instead of continuing to fearmonger about tariffs, now you're talking about Trump tweeting a picture of himself as the Pope. And like I was talking about at the beginning of the show, those average everyday swing voters that sit on the fence and don't really follow politics, that are worried about issues like cell phones in classrooms, don't care all that much. They do care about tariffs. So he's keeping you, it's like a cat with a laser pointer right now. He's keeping you away from the issues that could actually hurt him and focusing on crap like that at the end of the day, nobody's going to remember and nobody's going to care about. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you can actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.